This is the Elliptical Oracle. And now, here's MonaLisa.
Welcome to the Elliptical Oracle. I'm all hooked up, ready to go, and I'm going to bring in my angelic team and see what message they have for us today. So, top of the now to you, let's go. Hello, 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 dear ones. We're Xand, and we are pleased to be here to dance in this now and this now through all realities. And once again, if you do not agree with what we say, you do not like what we say, let it go like the wind. And those nuggets of truth keep with you. Keep with you. Yes. So today we would like to talk about reflections. Reflections. As you look into a pond, as you look into a lake, you see a reflection of what you think is you. Know that reflection is not real. The real you is a spirit. The real you is a soul consciousness. And you're all wondering, well, what am I going to look like if I don't have a body when I die? Am I going to just be these little puffs of energy? You will still feel and show up to others as you. Yes, as you are. You will have the energetic body of you in its most glorious crystalline form. Because, like we have said before, we'll remind you once again, there are no old people in heaven unless they really, really want to be that. There is a free will thing, and if you die at 99 and you said, I worked hard for this and I'd like to keep this body, this appearance in my light form, then you keep it. But most of you will choose normally somewhere around the age of 35. And there you go. You are a glorious, beautiful light form. You have a fingerprint like no other, meaning that your energy as light that you put out, there is no other in all the universe just like your energy, your light. You are unique. And you are loved. And you are love and light energy when you wake up on the other side. So when you look at a reflection in a pond, in a lake, in a mirror, no, that is not the true you. Yes, it is not the true you. The true you is your soul. That is the truth. And you have just crystallized a little piece of this energetic being, of the totality of the energetic being that you are. You have just crystallized a small, tiny portion and said, I'm going to allow myself this beautiful third density, this life on planet Earth, on a master school. I'm going to go for it. This will increase my love. This will increase my light when I wake up from this crystallization, from this dream, from this field trip. Yes, this is but a field trip for your soul. That's what it is. And when you wake up on the other side, you will see and feel the experiences, and you will know that it was a glorious play, if you will, you want to call it that, on the stage that you planned out to see how well you would do, to see how well you would act, to see what you would do in difficult situations. When you lost a loved one, when you lost a job, some of you, when you lost everything. Why does one have to lose everything to gain everything? Often, it's an old saying you have on your planet, that's how the light gets in. You came here, once again, we'll say it, we enjoy saying it. You came here to play in the mud, to know what the mud feels like, to have this experience. Because when you go back as a light being, just think of the love and the gratitude you have for sitting in peace and love, compassion, unconditional love. We're not talking about the kind of love that fleeting, that comes and goes. Can you imagine sitting in that bath of unconditional love for yourself and all of creation? That's what you do when you're on the other side. You choose. If you choose, you can feel that whenever you want. That glorious unconditional love of all that there is. You will know how much you're loved. You will know that there is not enough words that this vessel has to express it. Whether it's this vessel or the vessel you are in. And then let's talk, we love to talk about the multidimensional layers. And let's bring in another layer of reflection. And that is that which happens around you often reflects your energy that you're putting out. So we want to make sure that you realize this, that you realize that if you put out the energy in lack, that you get the energy of lack back. If you put out the energy of abundance, you get the energy of abundance back. And when you are learning this, we would like you to think of it as a roller coaster with ups and downs. Because many of you are pursuing this law of manifestation and wondering why it can't happen. And we say, you gotta be at the top of the curve and stay there. You gotta find the peace with where you're at. You gotta see the abundance of where you're at and stay there and not do the roller coaster ride. Because the law of manifestation is a universal law. A universal law. Your energy is reflected back to you. Everything in your life reflects back to you. So for instance, if you have own a pet and you ever saw that pet do something or something happened to that pet you didn't like, did you take the time to say, what is that animal reflecting about me? Because pets are glorious for doing this. They're glorious for taking on your tension, your grief. They're glorious to be a reflection, and they're happy to do it as they sit in unconditional love. So what are your pets reflecting back to you? What is your life reflecting to you? And yes, we've said it again, and we'll remind you gently, but sometimes it's not about you. When you get to that top of the curve, and someone else that you know might need some extra loving or a lesson, they show up in your life and you think, what did I do? What happened? This person sits in lack. And I thought I was sitting here at the top of the curve. We will remind you gently, sometimes it's not about you. Sometimes at the soul level, you agree to be an example for that being. How not to sit in lack. Teach them how to lift themselves up in love and to sit in abundance. Yes. What is your world? What is your reality reflecting to you. Take some time. Give yourself the gift of time to notice your reflections. We are Xand, and we are not quite complete. The channel, once again, wishes to do a card. The card she has picked is Spiritual Commitment. Spiritual Commitment, number 72. Woo. Spiritual Commitment. Spiritual commitment is just realizing you are a spiritual being having this earth experience, and you are committed to being the best spirit you can be. And it sounds so simple and so easy. And so many of you get lost and you start banging your head and you feel stuck. You feel stuck. You feel unworthy. No, there is not one of you who's listening or who shall ever listen this through all space and time who is not worthy. You all, every single one of you are worthy. All of you. And if you're feeling stuck, it's just another name for resistance. Another name for trusting the timing of your life. Another name for impatience, which is not really such a thing, but we just termed it. Spiritual commitment is realizing that you are spiritual. Your life is spiritual. And each and every day, you become a better version of your spiritual self. You climb that ladder. You crawl up the rope. Many of you take 3 or 4 steps up, and you come down 5 or 6, and maybe you'll go 7 or 8 steps up, and you come down 3 or 4, and on it goes. It's a reflection of your energy. It's a reflection of your growth. You're all seeking to get on top of that ladder. We're going to let you in on a huge secret. Listen. Really listen. The ladder is infinite. The ladder is infinite. As so are we. As so are you. You're an infinite being. We say those steps you don't climb in this life, you can climb them in the next. We are Xand, and we are complete. And with that, let's do a closing. Take a deep breath. Say to yourself out loud, we are reflections of one another. We reflect the energy we put out. We are glorious in our reflection. So it is, so it is, so it is. Woo! No words often. No words. My beautiful, beautiful miracle of the day is I'm going to bring in my ravens again. As I started the walk this morning, they were there on my path, like saying good morning, and they were there on my path pretty much the whole time. In the background, I heard them talking. And when I got up to the place where our house sits, there they were, like, hi, I've been here long. So, reflection. What are they reflecting to me? That all is well. They're reflecting to me that to be here, to be in the now. They are reflecting, once again, that my work I do is a bridge between those on the veil and those in 3D. I'm a bridge. That's what the ravens reflect to me. That's my miracle of the day. I'm taking it. Top of the now to you. Top of the now.